Let me show you guys what I make for the winter season. This crispy, flaky and heartwarming chicken pot pie. If you're like me and you love cozy meals, this is definitely it. Even better, this is what I made when I wanted to finish off my leftover roast chicken. If you can't tell, I have a raspy voice because I've been so ill for the past week. So meals like this where I prep and freeze beforehand makes life so much easier, and it's just such a homely meal. Since I'm using leftover ingredients, I saute some garlic, onion, celery, carrot, and I let that reduce over time to build some depth and flavour. Then I strip some leftover roast chicken and shred that and add that to the pie mix, and add some sweet corn and let that all cook off in some flour to get this thick, creamy texture. The reason why I prefer cooking flour than adding milk and cream is that when you reheat it, it doesn't curdle or split. It will remain that delicious, luxurious, creamy flavour and it won't go oily. Firstly, add sweet corn and peas. You can add mushrooms or whatever veg you like. The beauty of this dish is that I finished off some leftover sour cream and cheeses, and it also builds to the flavour. Once it's cooled down and thickened, I dish these up in some pie dishes, and even better, I meal prep some extra pie dishes in the freezer. You can get from Asda, Tesco, any shop, those disposable tin foil dishes. Fill them up and then top them with puff pastry like I did here, and once you freeze them, they are good to go. Here's the demonstration. I cut off the edges so it's nice and neat, and then I scored a pattern with a small knife. Then you're going to egg wash all over. You can use butter and milk, oil as an alternative. Put them in the oven and you get this beautiful golden crispy pie. It is piping hot, perfect for the winter, and it goes so beautiful. Some fresh steamed veg and some mash. This reheated is still delicious and super creamy, so I hope you try this recipe and enjoy. Bye.